Hey everyone, I just got back from watching the Sonic movie, and this video is going to contain spoilers, because I feel like if I didn't talk about things that are spoiler-y, this video would be a bit too short. So, my initial thoughts on seeing the movie? I thought it was good. I thought it was a okay movie, like a 6 out of 10, if I still used ratings. I had a lot of fun with it. Ben Schwartz's Sonic was actually way better than I thought it was gonna be. I still think the voice he did for Sonic was a bit, could have been better, like better directed. But his overall acting was still really good, and he definitely captured the essence of the character very well. The human characters I thought were okay. Jason Marsden, or is it? No, James Marsden, I keep confusing the two. James Marsden as Tom, he was good. Tika Sumpter as, I forget her name, but she was good in the movie too. There were some bits of dialogue that made me laugh, but other bits where I'm just like, yeah, it's kind of getting on Pontagraph levels of writing, but it didn't get that horribly bad throughout the movie. I'd probably call this movie better written than anything Pontagraph have ever, like, put out in a Sonic game. But I guess that also is because this movie benefits from being a reboot completely. This has nothing to do with the games. Well, I mean, obviously it's based off the games, but in terms of, like, story-wise continuity, it has nothing to do with the games. It has no connection with it. It's a completely new universe, a completely new Sonic, and I'm honestly okay with that. I would have liked a movie that had more of the Sonic video game lore in it, but seeing how messy the lore in the games can kind of get, I am a little happy that they decided to just restart and do their own continuity. Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik was honestly the best part of the movie for me. He was having such a blast playing the character. I thought, like, every time he was on screen, you see in his eyes, like, how much he is enjoying, like, playing this mad scientist character. Like, it wasn't anything like Robotnik, but kind of like the excuse you have to give to Sonic in this movie. He's not going to act like any other portrayal of Sonic, mainly because this is a new continuity and a new world, so the same applies to Dr. Robotnik. And I kind of like this version of Robotnik, where he's kind of a completely narcissistic, egotistical, smart guy. Jim Carrey was really just having a ball. And if this movie gets a sequel, Jim Carrey actually said he's open to coming back for one. So, hopefully this movie's gonna do well financially. If I had any complaints, I think the plot was just very generic. It just seemed very basic. I felt like the pacing was also a bit too fast. Like, Tom and Sonic, like, became friends, like, almost immediately. Like, Tom immediately wants to help Sonic, even though he only knows him for, like, 5 minutes whenever... Like, 5 or 10 minutes in that movie's time whenever, he and Sonic meet each other, and the whole plot starts, pretty much. I think that's probably the only complaint I had, which was the pacing and the plot being a bit generic. But at the same time, I'm hoping that, you know, this is a good setup for a series of movies if they want to do that, and if this is successful enough to get a series of movies. I have to talk about the ending stinger. If you haven't seen the movie yet, then this is pretty much the biggest spoiler I could probably give right now, so maybe stop listening. I'm gonna put spoilers in the title, so if you clicked on the video, you know exactly what I'm gonna say, whether or not you see the movie or not. The Tails tease at the very end of the movie was really cool. I feel like it was added in at the last second. Like, that's how, like, forced in it kind of felt. But I will say, if a Sonic 2 happens, I think it has a lot of potential to be way better than this first movie. Again, this movie's not terrible, it's not bad, it's not amazing either, it's not great. It's just okay. I thought it was an okay movie. Some of the jokes didn't hit with me. I felt like the writing could have been a bit better. But the new Sonic lore is okay. I thought Ben Schwartz was fun as Sonic. And Jim Carrey as Robotnik, I want to see more of that. Like, say in the second movie they decide to bring maybe a bit more of the video game lore into the films, especially since Tails is in this now. So, like, hopefully, maybe Sonic 2 will be a bit closer to the game lore. Maybe we'll see the Chaos Emeralds, maybe we'll see Supersonic, or perhaps if they're gonna do a trilogy, they could save Supersonic for the third movie as, like, this big finale, unless they want to keep doing movies after 3. And maybe we'll see Knuckles, who knows? I mean, we don't really know at this point. We just know that we have this first movie, and it's totally okay, 6 out of 10 material. but a sequel could be really great and can improve on so much that the first movie promised and gave us. That's kind of all I have to say about the movie. It wasn't amazing, and I'll definitely try to do a more in-depth review of the movie whenever it's out on Blu-ray and I could get, like, HD footage of it. For now, I think that the film's okay. I'm looking forward to a sequel, and it apparently made a bit more its opening weekend than Detective Pikachu did, so if it keeps being, like, that good at the box office for a very long time, hopefully it'll be a success, and hopefully we will get sequels. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the Sonic movie. If you didn't care about spoilers, but you listened to my opinions anyways, if you somehow didn't see the movie before watching this, I recommend, just check out the movie. Give it one watch. It's worth at least one watch. And I'll definitely be picking it up on Blu-ray when it comes out, because obviously I need footage for my review I want to do. And also because I want to collect it. I collect as many Sonic material as I can. I try to own all the games, and I'm definitely going to start trying to own all the movies. I gotta get the OVA, DVD, or VHS at some point, oh god. But, yeah. Sonic movie, it was okay. 6 out of 10. Ben Schwartz was good. Jim Carrey was great. The other human characters were alright. Seeing Tails at the end was awesome. I don't know who was voicing Tails in this movie, but they did a really good job with the short amount of lines that they had. They did a great job, like, building up, like, oh, if a sequel happens, we're gonna see Tails. Yeah, I enjoyed the Sonic movie. I enjoyed what I watched. Yeah, thanks for listening to my thoughts on the movie, and here's hoping Sonic 2 will happen and will be way better than this first movie, because this was a good setup. Now I want to see this world get built up more. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, if it's possible, if it happens, please. Go see the Sonic movie. Go see it again if you want to. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. And thanks for listening.